guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Mortal Kombat 1 reaction video. Today we are going to be checking out the official gameplay trailer for the third of the 3 DLC characters that are going to be releasing on September 24th as part of the Khaos Reigns expansion, and that is Noob Saibot. So I know a lot of people are very excited and have been waiting quite a while for this one. Just quickly before we get into it, I want to give a shout out and thanks to QRD Gaming for providing me with a copy of their Spark N5 wireless controller. As you can see, it's got some cool features, LED lights. I've been able to test this out a little bit over the past couple of months, so I've been having some fun with it. One thing that I really like about this controller is the D-pad is very comfortable. If you guys have seen any of my other videos about playing fighting games using the PS5 D-pad, you know I am not a big fan. So I've been looking for some alternatives, and I find the D-pad here to be extremely comfortable, much more similar to maybe like an old Xbox controller. So I've been enjoying that so far. In addition, there are other features. There's the option to have some macros on the back here. That's not really something that I'm using for fighting games, which is what I mostly play, but is something that could be useful if you're playing different styles of games. One of the key features, again, this is not big for fighting games, but for other types of games, is their analog sticks, their joysticks, are supposed to have a never developing drift over the course of their lifetime guarantee. So the cool thing about this controller is its Xbox style design with a PlayStation layout. So works very well. I'm enjoying it so far. The only downside to this controller is that it does not work directly on the PS5 without a converter. But the plus side is that they do sell it packaged with a PS5 converter if you still need one. If you don't, you can get it just the controller, but if you need one, you can also pick it up as part of a package. So I'm going to put the link to their site in the description box below, so please do check them out if you are interested in trying out the controller. It's definitely very cool. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you are looking for something, an alternative to the PS5 controller, this is a good option. So thank you again to them for giving me the chance to try this out. All right, and with that all being said, let's get into the Noob Saibot trailer. There we go. All right, Chaos Realm, here we come. Because we know he follows Havoc.
I hope you are fond of chaos.
Okay. And they're following him.
Try to make sense of it.
Is that Tanya?
Anything is possible in Havoc's domain.
Look at that Tanya! Okay, I gotta chill.
On your way. Those who oppose anarchy, who revere order, will be eliminated.
You sound like Bihan.
Embrace chaos.
Ooh. Ooh, that goes full screen. That's okay.
Havoc filled my mind with his chaos.
Woo!
I have learned his thoughts, learned his combat.
This is what you are meant to do.
I am not allowed to desire a different future.
Your desires are not at issue. It is your methods for achieving them.
Up. Ooh. I'm wondering. I wonder if. Woo! Teleport into dive kick. But I'm wondering if Saibot is gonna end up being similar to Sento.
Havoc's will not be done.
Tanya! Look at her! Look at that outfit! Oh! Oh!
Blood spilled today will be yours.
The delay he had on the... Ooh, okay. Hold up! Her armor! Stop there! Was that flawless blocked? Was that her armor being flawless blocked?
Your new attire
Tanya
suits
nerf?
you. It is as black as your heart.
Watch and learn, Kuai Liang.
Classic confrontation time. Woo! The music is... Woo! How many times did he pop him up there?
Finish him.
Oh, fatality, alright. Man, noob fatalities are always really gross. Oh yeah, animality. Oh, oh, oh! There's a Saibot one. Ah! Okay, all right. That was sick. That was sick. That ending part, that was sick. I really liked that. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to like investigate this a little more because I can't tell right from just this if that was supposed to be an alligator or a crocodile, but the larger point to me is that it's really cool that it has its own Saibot version, which is black and pops up on the other side. I love that. But all right, so lots of crazy stuff going on in this trailer. First of all, I just want to comment on the story stuff. I feel like they did a good job here of giving us an idea of sort of what's coming while still not totally giving it away, because we knew that at some point Bi-Han was going to become Noob here. We knew that it was going to be through the interventions of Havoc in Chaos Realm as opposed to the traditional storyline version. And we knew that Bi-Han chases Havoc. So originally he's not following him by choice originally. And indeed at the beginning of this trailer, we also see him showing up as though he's coming there to fight him. But then, of course, later we see he is Noob, and seems like, at least first, he starts out on his side, although there's a section later where he's talking to Liu Kang where it seems like they're fighting together, so I really don't know. But the point being, I have no idea exactly where the story is going to develop with him, but it is cool to me that there is going to be a fair amount of storyline surrounding him, because I know a lot of people were disappointed with his role in the story in MK11. They were hoping for more for Noob, and there was very little. And here we're going to get much more, clearly, as this is very Lin Kuei focused story. Another thing, and I don't know, this is just a crazy out there theory. I don't know if I hope this isn't true or I hope it is. And maybe it's crazy, you guys tell me, but everyone's been speculating about the hand that he has on his belt. And you know, it could just be that that's Bi-Han's actual hand, and because, you know, Noob is not like in a normal body, so to speak, so it could be like totemic in that way. But my fear or crazy thought is, what if it smokes? Because, okay, so hear me out, hear me out. We've seen these various story trailers now. Now we've had like 4 of them, because we had all the character ones and we had the original. And you really don't see Smoke much at all in there, despite the fact that he would be heavily involved, you'd think, in a Lin Kuei storyline, since he's their adopted brother and he would be with Kuai Liang, and, you know, you would assume you would see him, but we don't. So that leads me to a room of concern that, you know, maybe he doesn't make it long in the storyline, and could conceivably tie into, like, in the past of Mortal Kombat games, you know, Noob Saibot is a character, but there's been times when he's been referred to as Noob/Smoke. And the Saibot clone was kind of viewed as Smoke. So what if that's, like, Smoke's head, and that's kind of like the Saibot is, like, the essence of Smoke, like that he's absorbed in some way? I don't know. That might be insane. That might be crazy and nowhere near true, but I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there as a potential theory. All right. So as far as story mode stuff goes, there's my crazy speculations. Tanya, I couldn't get over that, how sick that outfit looks. It makes me want to play Tanya because that is such an amazing outfit. But the other big thing with Tanya we saw is it looked to me like her armor has gotten nerfed. And I don't know if it's a direct nerf of her armor or if that was like a flawless block or something, and it's for all armor now that you can flawless block, maybe? Armored wake-ups? because that would be a big change, and I think one that a lot of people would be happy with if that's the case. So we'll have to wait and see. Then in addition to that, so you don't really see a lot of cameo activity going on with Noob. You know, we saw a little, there was a brief Shujinko thing. And but hardly anything, and that kind of has me wondering if Saibot is going to be similar to Sento on Kenshi, in that when you have Saibot out, you can't, or if you're using maybe like it's when you have him out, you can't use the cameo. Maybe, I don't know. Again, we'll have to wait and find out from the Kombat Kast if that's actually a thing. But it wouldn't be surprising, right? That could possibly be a thing. It would make sense. In terms of the gameplay, you know, we saw some crazy looking stuff. Some teleport into dive kick. There was a dive kick that led to basically a restand, which is nuts. It looked like there was a low starter of some kind, which I can't tell if that was metered or not. And there was one section where I swear they popped up like multiple times, but suffice it to say, from all of this, the sense I get is that he's not going to be as much of a keep out zoning character as Noob was in MK11, which I think would please a lot of people. But again, we'll have to wait for the Kombat Kast and the big breakdown of the gameplay to actually see more about that. But his gameplay looks really cool. The other thing I'm curious about, of course, is so he's got green, like a green aura that lights up at some points, and the Saibot has purple. But I wonder if that's, again, if it's similar, if it's like a stance like, you know, Ashra. Some characters have things like that in MK1. Or if it's just like a cool visual quirk or whatever for Noob. Stage also looked cool. Music was also sick. Really everything about this trailer was sick. So I'm excited. And again, the animality stuck out to me. I was a big fan. But okay, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up here, but I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. What do you think about Noob's gameplay, his aesthetics, his appearance, the fatalities, animalities, all that good stuff, about anything involving story mode? Anything else in this trailer you want to talk about? The Tanya stuff, I'm all for it. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And are you going to play Noob when he comes out? So on the 24th, we're going to have Sektor, Cyrax, and Noob all together releasing on the same day, along with the story mode expansion and animalities. Lots of good stuff. I'm really excited. Hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.